All right. So welcome to Energy International. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi Committee, your regular host on this channel is on every Sunday evening. We are doing what we know how to do best. We have a burning desire to help as many people as possible to get rid of acidities in their body so that they can live this health without disease. Do you actually, know that that is actually possible with Kangen technology, with Kangen water in your home? You can actually get rid of or reduce acidities or get rid of acidities totally out of your body system so that you can live a healthy lifestyle. Okay. So, like I said, welcome to Energy International. All right. Let's see what we have for you this evening. Your regular host, Mr. Adeyemi Committee, a CCA Distributors of Energy International, is also here tonight to give it to you. Now, there is somehow we can share our news about Kangen water if we don't first look at the regular water that we have in our society. A lot of companies produce plastic water storage. That is the name that I give to all water that is stored in a plastic. Now, this water, the problem they have is the storage. The plastic that actually hold the water is major problems of this water. A lot of companies produce the water at the pH of 7, and they will take the fresh one to NAFDAC to know if you can hear me. I'm having issue with my speaker. Okay, I believe you can hear me now. All right, I'm able to solve it. Thank you for that. So now, a lot of companies produce plastic water. After producing it at pH of 7, they will take the fresh one to the NAFDAC for approval. And after this water is being approved, then they will bottle it and send it out from their factory so that you and I can have access to the water. Now, there is a chemical used in producing these plastics called bisphenol. Bisphenol, or BPA in a short form, is used to preserve the plastics. Okay, without it, the plastic will not be able to stand. Every plastic in your home that you are using to cook, they use the same chemical to produce the cheap plastic. We call it cheap plastic. Now, this chemical is very hazardous to human consumption. Now, the problem with this with water is that water sits in the plastic for too long. And at the time that you are unlocking the cork of this plastic water, it must have sit in the plastic for a minimum of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months before you drink. Now, that long duration makes the water, makes the chemical to leach and destroy the freshness of the water. If you also look at the people that help this company to distribute this water, once they receive it from the factory, most of them will keep it in front of their office, in front of their shop, to attract buyer that they have this water on sale. Now, when the sun rises and heats on these plastics, this will make this chemical to leach more and destroy the freshness of the water. As at the time you are drinking this water, you are not drinking the original water that is being produced by the company. Now, the problem is the storage. Water actually is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to collect fresh and drink fresh. That is why you see our great-grandfather, they live longer without disease, without diabetes, without disease that we complain in the modern age that we have today. Because most water they drink are spring water, water from the streams. And when they bring it down to the house, and they will put it in a mud pot that will preserve the freshness, because mud pot is made from the earth. So this makes the water to be fresh and also to hydrate their body. And that is why you see most of them, they don't complain of the disease that we have in our society today. But we live in a smart world. We live in a smart world, and we live practically chemicals that we in everything that we consume. Okay, so that is why we see a lot of diseases are rampant in our society. So we need to stop drinking water from plastic. Countries that actually value their citizens have already put the stops in this water storage. So we believe as we are doing our campaign, our government can actually look into this. Right. Now, welcome to the world of energy. Let's see, maybe Kangen technology can actually help to solve these problems that I just create for you. So let's go. Now, better health start with better water. So let's see, maybe Kangen will be the better water that we're looking for, that everybody is looking for. Now, Kangen machine was produced in 1974. That is the history I want to share with you now. Now, in 1974, Kangen machine was produced in Japan, but it's not just being produced, but it comes into existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors in 50 over spring water. Spring water actually is a rock water. Water from the top of the rock that hit the down of the rock that causes electrolysis changes in molecule structures of the water. Okay? Now, this group of Japanese doctors discovered that most locations where we have spring, most people that have access to the water do say the water heal their body. And that is why this group of Japanese doctors collect water in about 5 different locations and take the water to the lab, and they find something amazing that we're going to share with you tonight that is not present in water that we drink on day to day. All right. So in 1974 was the time that they were able to replicate the spring water in technology, because they continued their research. They discovered there is another rock called titanium rock. Titanium rock is one of the gemstones that is found in the soil that they discovered using titanium rock to make a plate. And regular water passed through it with electric shock on the plate, which is called ionization. The plate will separate the water that go into it into 2 parts, positive electron water and negative electron water. And if you carry out the text on the 2 water, you discover that the positive electron water is actually acid water, while the negative one will gives you good alkaline water and also antioxidant rich water. So this was actually done in 1974, and they produced the first technological Kangen machine. Now, why they call it Kangen is because they are Japanese doctors. So Kangen actually is a Japanese language. It means in English, it calls return to origin. So every time you are pronouncing Kangen machine or Kangen water, you are simply saying return to origin. That is, you are going back to the original freshness, to the nature, how God has actually created the world. That is why you see we live more longer then than now. So when you can change your water to Kangen water, so your body will heal up itself. So let's continue. Now, when the machine was produced in 1974, it was a bigger version of it. They were producing the technology and supplied directly to hospital in Japan in 1974. Until 1994, 20 whole year, Kangen machine were produced and supplied to hospital. In 1994, they produced domestic model unit called Level Look SD501 for domestic use. All right, so that people no need to get to hospital before they can have access to Kangen water. You can also buy the machine and install in your home, connect with either your tap water, your well, or your government supply water if you have one. Now, this is how the genesis of Kangen being distributed. And in 1994, the smaller one were produced. But until 2003, distribution was still done in Japan. 2003, a section of distribution entered New York. United States of America embraced the technology. And from there, they were able to spread to so many countries that you are seeing on the platform today. And if you look at Africa, we're only having Nigeria on the spot, which is only Nigeria that will have access to energy company. Now, 2022, I got information about this great company, and I was being trained by the 2 young men that came into Nigeria, Mr. Emmat and Mr. Simon, and we started the campaign, serious campaign about this, that the water you are drinking is not actually the fresh water that your body actually needed. And to the glory of God, the company approved Nigeria as a branch for us. And last year, 2023, we're able, in the month of June, we opened Nigerian office, which is the spearhead branch for the whole African market. So presently, we run energy business in 25 countries and 42 locations of offices around the world. So if anybody needs Kangen machine in anywhere in Africa, we have to get it from Lagos, which is Nigeria. So everybody on call tonight, I want to tell you that you are a pioneer of Kangen technology distributions in the whole Africa, not just Nigeria. So welcome to the world of energy. Remember the story I told you about the Japanese doctor collect water in about 5 different locations. Here as a location: Luna, France, Mexico, India, Germany, and Mecca, Saudi Arabia. You can see people queuing up for the water in the locations. Okay, but because this location usually is far away from where we live. For example, we are in Nigeria, like in my state, which is Ekiti State. I know that we have a spring water in Ekiti, which is called a Kogosi, where we have the hot and the cold. All right. We also have the large version of it in Plateau State, which they generate electricity even from that. But we also have about 7 steps of it in Osun State, which is called Erinjesha Waterfall. Now, most locations where we have spring usually far away from where we live. So it's not easy for anyone to leave the hustling and bustling and be going to mountain to get the best water. So that is why the technology comes so assistant. Now, here is the result of the research done by a group of Japanese doctors over the 5 different locations that they collected the water. In Saudi Arabia, they call this Samsam water. That's why most people that go for Ad or Umura do buy it down to Nigeria. Now, these 5 different location water have the same healing property. And the healing property present in the spring water is called active hydrogen, led by Dr. Shiriakta. Discovered that all the 5 locations, they have same healing property called active hydrogen. Now, if active hydrogen is present in the water that you consume on a daily basis, it's going to have 3 major ingredients that is called antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Negative ORP means oxidation reduction potential. That is, in spring water and Kangen water, it is negative charge. That is, oxidation is not present. But every other water that you drink, it is negative. It is oxidation present, which is acid water. And that is why the water cannot heal the body. Immediately now, Kangen water and spring water become negative ORP, then it's automatic antioxidant because oxidation is not present. So Kangen water is filled with active hydrogen. Now, this is a machine, Level Look SA501, that produces 5 different types of water, range from Kangen water, which gives you 3 steps of the pH. Minimum pH from Kangen machine is 8.5. If you press it again, 9.0. If you press it again, it will step it up to 9.5. This is actually the buffer that your body can metabolize without having obstruction with your metabolism. Okay? Now, the next button is clean water, which is 7 pH, neutral for medication for babies. Babies are not to be taking Kangen water because their body is 100% alkaline. So you give them neutral water. The next water is called beauty water, which is 5.5. Beauty water is the best water for your skin. You want to get rid of wrinkles, pimples, all the acne in your face, bathe with beauty water, which is fantastic water. The last button is called strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. And the waste of 11.5 is strong acid water, 2.5, for hand sanitizer. All these 5 different types of water come out from the machine for the healthiness of your family. Now, let's take them one by one. We're going to address the drinkable one first, which is the Kangen water. Now, remember, it has 3 major properties under active hydrogen. The first we're going to discuss is called antioxidation, meaning oxidation is not present. It becomes automatic antioxidant because oxidation is not present. Now, we all know that oxidation is something that is general in our society. So because our Kangen water is not having oxidation, it's automatic anti-aging water. It will definitely slow down aging process in your body because it is free from oxidation, meaning it will fight free radicals in your body system. So because we live in a highly oxidation environment, that is why you see we age, because government is not controlling our environment for us. For example, lack of electricity made us to adopt generator. So every time you on generator in order to have a good light in your home, you're actually polluting the air, and that will raise the high oxidation environment. And cars that emit a lot of carbons, all this destroy our oxygen. That is why if you live in a highly oxidation environment, when you open a fresh apple, it will be fresh. Within 10-15 minutes, the apple become brown. It becomes rotten because oxidation is related to rottenness and aging. Because you live in a oxidation environment, it makes people in such environment to be coming age faster. But if you live in an environment that is less oxidation, then the people will slow down in aging process. Now, to know more about oxidation, tomato is another one object that you can know more about oxidation. When tomato is fresh, a woman will cook a very nice soup. We make a nice soup for the healthiness of the family. But once the tomato is rotten, that is oxidation tomato. That's the tomato will make the soup to lose its taste. It becomes so sour, then the taste will become bad. Then you have to deal with your husband. So you will know oxidation in tomato physically, then you remove the tomato. You will also know oxidation in apple. Sorry for that. And you stop eating the apple. But when it comes to water, you cannot know because water is transparent in nature. Living tissue plus oxidation is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume on a daily basis is actually oxidation water, you are simply consuming for a longer time sickness into your body because it will lead to acid reflux. And acidity, bring in the presence of disease into our body system. Now, the only way you can know that water is actually oxidation present is by using ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. This meter is the only thing that will tell you that this water is actually as rotten as tomato or as apple, that you don't need to consume such water into your body system. Now, ORP meter is actually used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need the oxidation high in swimming pool. That's why they pour all manner of chemical, chlorine and all that in swimming pool. And they use this meter to check the reading. The millimole will be giving like 1,005. The higher millivolts of positive oxidation in swimming pool, the better for the swimmer, so that the disease or the skin issue will not be able to transfer. In fact, some people in swimming pool, they pour spit. Some people we pee into the water. So they need that chemicals to help the people that goes into the swimming pool. And this meter we use to read the oxidation. But the water you drink on a daily basis should be free from chemicals, should be free from chlorine, should be free from oxidation. So the reading will become negative reading from the meter. Minus sign before the number reading shows that this water is free from oxidation and automatically become what? Anti-aging, antioxidant, and it will reduce oxidative stress. Now, for you to also do a further test, you can also blend a fresh fruit. Okay, fruit is actually antioxidant. If you blend a fresh fruit and you drop the same meter into that liquid fruit that you have blended, that smoothie, you see the reading will also give you negative reading because all fruit is antioxidant. Also, vitamin C is antioxidant. Chinese tea is also antioxidant. Cod liver oil is antioxidant. But a glass cup of Kangen water that you drink will give you from 400 millivolt negative charge and above. Meaning, Kangen glass cup of water will give you more of antioxidant that heal your body, that help your body to be in a healthy state. Look at the tap water. Tap water, canned drinks, bottled water, reverse osmosis water, they are all positive oxidation water. That is why you see they are on the left-hand side. Their aging is highly oxidized. So I have a video that's going to help us to give us more insight about what I'm teaching you tonight. So sit back as we watch this video. My leader is there, Mr. Simon, is going to give us the live demonstration. So first water is tap water, government supply water. The next one is reverse osmosis water. The third one is which is mineral water, chemically induction water that is made with chemical, that is induction. So the third one, the fourth also mineral. The last one before Kangen is called soft drinks. For those of you that love Coke, malt, Fanta, these are drinks that contain chemically made sugar and it causes acidity. The last water there is Kangen water. And here we have ORP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. So drop of this meter in each of the water, reading will come up either positive or negative. Positive means oxidation present. So the tap water is oxidation because a reading is coming on without the minus. It is plus, silent plus, which is oxidation water, bad water, rotten water as tomato. So look at the Avena, all these minerals, they are all rotten water. But check the 7-Up, which is called soft drinks. The reading is 500 and above oxidation, meaning when you drink that in your body, you are breathing acidity. But Kangen water is showing 500 of minus negative. That is, the antioxidant in Kangen water, because it's collecting fresh, is very, very high, meaning it's fresh and it will help the water to penetrate your cell, to hydrate your body within a short period of time. According to Dr. Romishinya says that when you drink a glass cup of Kangen water, we hydrate your body within 30 seconds, okay? That means the water will get into your cell within 30 seconds. Now, the negative in Kangen water also is the healing property that is present in the water. It will give strength to your red blood cells and white blood cells to be able to protect your body, your territory, against any disease that wants to come in. Now, that is one. Then two, this negative becomes electron in your body systems. You can see the last video we watched before I present, a doctor is talking about the body have a healing voltage, which it reduces as we grow in age. But when we're smaller, you see, when you have a cut, when you are smaller, your body easily faster heal. Now, as we are growing in age, because of the kind of environment, the food we eat and all that, our healing voltage begins to drop. That is why it becomes so difficult for your body to naturally heal up itself. But when you begin to drink Kangen water, that negative you are seeing in Kangen water will help your millivolt, your voltage in your body that can heal the body. And at the same time, it will create a kind of environment that the cell begin to fight any form of cancerous cell. Now, that negative will give strength to your cell, to your red blood cells, to fight cancerous cells in your body system. If you are drinking Kangen water, that is not how you can have cancer in your body, because cancerous cells is cancer in human body. So that's why you see we are using the water to help. You can see the lady that gave the testimony before I also start was talking about how the water helped him to rescue him from even stage 4 cancer. You're going to see more as we go further. So Kangen water is a need for every home. If you love yourself, you want to get rid of sugar, diabetes, hypertension, and all manner of diseases in your body system, you need to adopt by having this machine. It is a positive investment by your family needed. Now, here is the equivalent value of antioxidant versus fruit. Remember, we have antioxidant in fruit, meaning for you to have the equivalent value of a glass of Kangen water, antioxidant rich, and banana, you will need to eat 94 sticks of banana to have the same value of antioxidant that is present in glass cup of Kangen water. In carrot, it's about 38 sticks of carrot. Broccoli, I think is broccoli then, okay? Broccoli is about 5 kg of broccoli of antioxidant. So which one is easy to consume? A glass cup of Kangen water or even 10 glasses of Kangen water, easily you can consume. But does it mean you stop consuming fruit because the antioxidant is not enough? No, because you have other nutrients in fruit, okay? Like carrot have a carotenoids that is helping in your sight and everything. So every fruit, orange has a vitamin C that is good for, a lot of healings in your body system. So all this fruit is good. Consume your fruit, but drink Kangen water after the consumption of the fruit so that you can get more benefits from the fruit. The second property I'm going to discuss tonight is called alkaline, which is anti-aging. Now, alkaline, there are so many ways you can make water that you have in your home to become alkaline. One of the first ways is by pouring baking soda into regular water. It becomes automatic alkaline. Lime into water become alkaline. Chemicals into water become alkaline. There are a lot of network marketing companies sell alkaline bottle. Pour the regular water into it. After 10-15 minutes, it becomes alkaline. Now, all this is called induction. I call it induction. You induce it. You add something into the water to make it alkaline. So, when you consume such induction alkaline water, you have only changed the pH of the water. The water as H2O is still very much intact. So when you drink it, the induction alkaline water, you feel the bloatiness as regular water in your tummy, that this water is heavy. Now, for your body to now get access to the alkaline, it is your kidneys and your lungs, and your liver that will break this water to a smaller unit before your cell that can get access to the alkaline while you drink induction alkaline water. A lot of doctors say such alkaline water is not healthy, it's not good for a longer consumption. As a matter of fact, you can consume up to 8 pH of induction alkaline water. Within a short time, your organ started having issue. But what I'm presenting to you tonight is called ionized alkaline, hydrogen-rich alkaline water. Okay, your regular water in your home pass through Kangen technology, and a separation will happen to the water, not having anything to the water. Now, the machine has what we call antibacterial filter, anti-chlorine filter, which the water will first go through to neutralize whatever chemical that is there before the ionization, so that you can have the water fresh. Like today, after I finished my installation, engineer was so surprised to see the water come out like a palmy, because it is very active in hydrogen. Okay, so this is it. That's why the water of Kangen water, you can't compare with any kind of water that you know before now. It is much different. Now, to check pH in water, you need a pH tester, which is a potential hydrogen liquid, and its scale. Scale could be color chart or digit in pH scale. Digit start from 0 and 14. The middle of its digit in scale is 7, which is in color chart is neutral green. Below 7 is light green, yellow, orange, red, which is acid. And acid leads to sickness for longer consumption. Anything above is alkaline. Okay? Anything above is alkaline, which is healthy water. So I also have another video that also helps us on this. We're using the same water that we use for the first property, which is called antioxidant. Now we want to check the pH of each of the water. Remember induction alkaline water and also regular natural water. Now the first one is tap, which is government producing water. But in Nigeria, we don't have access to that. You can see reverse osmosis is very, very acidic, but Fuji and Vina, because they are induction, that's why you see that they are also alkaline. But Kangen water is the only one that is purple, which is natural alkaline. Now, see what happens. Sugar, which is soft drink, is purely what? Red. That means the active acidity there is very high. Immediately you started drinking Kangen water, what happens? Your teeth internally begin to change from acidity to alkaline. It begins to flow the acidic reflux in your tissue. You change everything to alkaline so that your body begins to heal itself. But wash sugar, soft drinks, for those of you that love taking soft drinks, 49.5 into that soft drink refuse to change to even neutralize of going to alkaline, because acid in sugars, in chemically made sugar, malt, all those drinks, Fanta and all the rest, they actually kill our cells and build acid reflux in our body system. So you need to stop drinking this if you really want good health. If you really want to eat the fruit of your labor, you need to stop drinking soft drink. The last time I drank soft drinks was the first demo that I watched in 2022 in August, when Mr. Emma presented Since that time, I refuse to take my choice drink, which is Fanta, till date. I don't. Okay, so you can also do the same. Change your water to Kangen and get the best life. Now, to close the alkaline in our second property in Kangen water, there is a doctor that did the research. His name is called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. This man is a German doctor. He did the research in 1923 and won a Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1931. And he proved in his work that the metabolism of tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen. Now, lack of oxygen, which is not present in the regular water, but you can see the minimal of it in Kangen water. So lack of that negative in regular water will develop acidosis in human body, which will weaken the cells and makes cells to have cancerous cell, which is cancer. Because in the presence of acidity in human body, cancerous cells multiply, cancerous cells dominate until it kills the owners of the body. But immediately you inject Kangen water into your body, because it is rich in antioxidant that is negative charge oxygen, then cancerous cells are shocked. Cancerous cells will not be able to multiply or active in the body. So consuming it gradually on daily basis, within a short period of time, you see that they are all naturally dead. Okay, so let's continue. The last property which I'm going to share with you is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about small water cluster that lead to easy absorption to human body. Human body is made up of 70% of water. Are you ever aware of that? Ask Google about that fact. Human body is made up of more of water. What does that mean? That is, you need to even drink more of water than eating 3 times on daily basis. Eating food 3 times on daily basis junk your body systems and stock up a whole lot of junks into your colon, which you'll not be able to get it rid of. So you need to drink more of water, but not just ordinary water. Water that is rich in antioxidant, water that is rich in alkaline, fresh alkaline, and also water that is micro-sized that can easily penetrate to be able to your body to get access to the 70% that you need on volume on daily basis. To testify to that, you can see every organs in the body. The lungs are about 90%, blood is 82%. Now, if the blood, I like talking about blood a lot, for people to have more knowledge and understanding, reason why they're having that challenge they're having. Now, if blood composition is made up of 82% of water, so meaning the remaining 80% that make up 100% of blood composition, we have red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. So if the water carry 82%, when you now minus 82% out of 100, what happens? Where is the electron that will carry the water that will carry the blood when the heart is pumping? This is the challenge of most people that have high BP and that can lead to also hypertension or stroke, because that is called dehydration. Lack of water in the body causes most diseases that we are treating in our body today. So you need water that is micro-sized, that can easily, penetrate your cells so that the body can run and function, optimally. 2 other reasons why your water you consume on daily basis need to be micro-sized. Number 1, supply channel of nutrient into the body. So where do you get nutrient from? From the food you consume, from the fruit you consume. Every food and fruit you consume has loaded with a lot of nutrient that we now determine after you consume the food, whether the nutrient will get to your body. The water you drink after the food will determine whether the nutrient will get into your body. But when the water is micro-sized, easily the nutrient can get into your cell and help to have healthy body. Second, detox, channel waste out of the body. So where do you also get waste from? From the same food and food you consume. The larger part of food and food you consume is made up of waste, which is going to junk and stock up into your colon. So if the water you drink is not micro-sized, so how will it get out? And also, you don't consume fruit that is rich in fiber that can help to evacuate waste out of your body. So most food we consume most of the time, we are carrying that around as it fixes up and down. If I tell you that the food you consume for the past 6-7 years, your body is still carrying that around, will you ever believe that? That is why internal body systems is very, very difficult. If you can have access to it, you know that you need to take care of your internal body than the outer body. But when your water is micro size, easily all these can easily what? Get solved. Microclass is talking about better hydration. That is, the water microness will help the hydration faster into the cell. When your body hydrates, then easily elimination of toxic can happen. That's why when you drink Kangen water, easily you fast go into the restroom for peeing. And also defecation becomes easy because of the micro size of the Kangen water. Now, regular water in molecule is called H2O in cluster. So it is a form of ball. It clusters together in about molecules of 15 to 20. So this largeness of molecules cluster together and cause, dehydration, lack of water into the body. Now, this limits absorption into the cell, into the body. This is when you drink a regular water, because it is large in molecules. You'll feel the heaviness in your tummy is bloated. Even when your tummy is heavy, your mouth will be asked you to even drink more of the water. Why? Because the water in your body does not have access to it because it's too larger. It will take a longer time for the water to get into your body cell. The same water go to Kangen machine, and Kangen machine will reduce the H2O to a smaller molecules. Separation of acid out of the water. Positive out, and it remains negative. So that negative becomes so micro, very smaller in unit, so faster absorption will happen to your body system. So let's watch another third video to make us have more knowledge about microcluster. To check if Kangen is actually micro, we need a tea bath. Now, to make a tea, we boil the regular H2O water. At boiling state of regular water, it becomes micro. That hotness water is micro. That's when you drop the tea inside the hot water, it brews the tea. Because that hot is micro. But look at Kangen water, it's not being boiled, but you drop the tea there, it brews it out. Regular water is strong. So this is what happens to your body cell. When you consume regular water, it's not getting access to the body. But Kangen water is already there, you have brewed out the tea. Now, another demo we are doing here is the nutrient. The food you consume, which water did you drink? Regular water destroys the cell in the food. That is when you drink that water, that food, and you don't drink Kangen water, see what happens. The same size of tea, but Kangen water still multiply the cell, still bring out the tea, but the regular water destroys the cell nutrient in the tea. So Kangen water is micro size. That microness of the Kangen water is the secret of Kangen water that makes your body to get access to the first property which I taught tonight, which is what? Antioxidant. Then the second property, which is what? Alkaline, which is natural. This is why Kangen water is better than any other water. If I have a question to put forward before you tonight, if I ask you, which water will you drink? I believe you tell me it's Kangen water. And I said to you, change your water, change your life. Now, I have a lot of doctors that approve, not just endorse, they write books about it. The first doctor I want to introduce to you tonight is called Dr. Romishinya, a co-inventor of colonoscopy. This guy, he writes a book called Enzyme Factor. He practices in Abaise College of Medicine, New York, and is a chief endoscopy. All right. Colonoscopy is talking about a procedure where they put camera under your back of your body to get access to internal system and watch it in the TV and begin to carry out a treatment. He is a co-inventor of that procedures. So he writes a book called Enzyme Factor, and everything about that book is talking about technology we are presenting to you tonight. The next one is Dave Carpenter. Write a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. They are all American doctors. Bob G. Wright, he's not a doctor, but he's a director of America Anti-Cancer Institute. This guy is the director of that body, but he wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Why? Because this body, when anyone have a cancer in their body, they will recommend them to go for chemo. But he knew that chemo killed the body than the cancer itself. So that's why I write that book to send them a message because he discovered something amazing in Kangen water, and this we are going to check tonight. So let's go for that and check each of the book. Killing Cancer Not People, on chapter 6 of this book, according to G. Wright, says step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water to save your life. On page 159, he said, I believe that ionizer water is a mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. That is, for you that have cancer, or people you know that have cancer, it is not just a recommendation, but it is a must. It is mandatory that you recommend it for them so that they can change their water and stop cancerous cells from being spread in their body. On page 168, he said, if I were looking, that is, if he's looking for electrolyte unit today, that he would choose SD501 made by Energy Company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. So he gave the technology a name. He called it Rolls Royce of water ionizer. You all know that Rolls Royce is not something that is easy to come by. Kangen water, been in business for 30 years, because this book, he wrote it for about 30 years ago. Okay, so he wrote it 20 years ago. So presently, Energy 20 plus 30, Energy is 50 years old. Okay, this year, Energy clocked 50 years that I've been selling this technology. On page 170, he said, I have no financial interest in Energy Company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. That is, what they are doing is willingly, they are, doing it without getting paid, without being tipped by the company. Dr. Romishian is a co-inventor of colonoscopy, professor of surgery in Aba Eastern College of Medicine, New York. And in his enzyme factor books, he said, Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and he considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The 3 properties we just shared is talking about it. So he writes, 4 books. Unfortunately, this man died about 6 years ago at the age of 96 years old, but his legacy lives on. We're talking about him today. If he hasn't put it in a book, are we going to see something to read? This testimony of Dr. Robishenya. Okay, this is someone with, inflammation. Inflammation is when the body is so acidic, then those internal systems, the joint will be having inflames, okay, because of the acid that is too much, because body begin to draw the alkaline that is in the joint, which is called cartilage. So that's why it causes inflammation. So 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the whole system is refreshed and back originally. This one with breast cancer and chronic constipation, you can see the internal colon is filled out of death, a lot of residues, a lot of fixes is stuck there. But look at drinking Kangen water for 3 months, the whole system is clean up. So this someone with cancer in the body, okay, but this person is already running through chemo. Remember, chemo is a targeted therapy. It kills both good and the bad cells of the body. That's why the whole system is burnt. 3 months of being on Kangen water, the system is restored. All the cells are back to life. This is a lady that was sharing on the video that we watched before starting this presentation, Sister Titi. In 2020, they discovered cancer in her body. 2021, they placed her on 6 doses of chemo. By 2023, she has finished the whole 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok University Hospital, Elisha, Ogun State. Now, at month of August, her friend gave her a call. Chizoba told her there is a miracle water in Maryland, and to the glory of God, she hit to the call. And the photograph we are seeing here, the first photograph is before he started drinking Kangen water. The second one is 5 weeks after having access to Kangen water. The last one is 9 months after drinking Kangen water. You can see life is back. Now, the testimony of this woman is she said that in 2022, that if anybody tell her that she's going to escape that year, that she never believed, but out of God's mercy, with help of having access to Kangen water, she's alive today. Presently, she's in Ohio, in Canada. By next month, I guess she's coming back. Now, here is the lovers of Kangen water around the world. You'll be surprised. As you Google, the lover of people that is drinking Kangen water, you'll be surprised to see Donald Trump, you'll be surprised to see Obama, you'll be surprised to see Kevin Hart, you'll be surprised to see Mariah Carey, you'll be surprised to see all the celebrities in the US. This is water they are drinking. You will be definitely surprised. I was so surprised to hear that for the past 6-7 years, we have about 15 install of Kangen machine in Aso Rock. And these people have been enjoying this water. So, over to you. Now, I just finished with the first water, which is Kangen water. The next water is clean water for babies and also for medication. You don't use Kangen water to take your medication because of absorption rate of Kangen water might make the drugs to be overdosed in your body. So rather, click the green button or use your regular water that you have. Stay away from Kangen 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after the drug, then you can resume your Kangen water. Babies, you don't give them Kangen water to drink, but rather neutral water or regular water. As a matter of fact, doctor says all antenatal mother knows to give water to babies because most water we have are really bad. That's why they ask them to do exclusive breastfeeding. But having Kangen machine in your home is a good news for you. That baby you had, you can use a teaspoon to feed them. When we're small, you see how they feed us with water. But because our society, everything is chemical. So you need to be on the nose side. The next water is beauty water, which is 5.5. This one is a waste of Kangen water. The water coming out under the machine is the beauty water. So we also have another machine that you can buy if you have the money.
An Anespa shower machine and experience what true health and hydration looks like on your body, skin, and hair. We cannot wait for you to experience your first Anespa shower.
Our skin is like a sponge. It absorbs everything. So I use the Anespa because it helps to eliminate chlorine and it also adds other minerals. It's like having a Japanese hot spring in your own home.
It's a bit different, but it's made from the same great Japanese company. And while I'm showering, I really feel like I'm in a hot spring. My skin feels refreshed. I feel rejuvenated. My hair feels great. There's no smell in the water. And I step out there just feeling like a whole new person.
And here is the result of either use beauty water from Kangen machine or use Anispa water. It moisturizes your skin. It gets rid of wrinkles and makes your skin to become so succulent like a baby skin. Okay, so I tell you, if your skin can remain from the day you were born to date, a lot of wonderful smiles will be coming from your face. And I want to say to everyone, change your water, change your life. Number 4, which is 11.5. 11.5 is not a regular water drink, but you can use 11.5 to resuscitate someone in a critical condition. 11.5 is not the main water that will heal, but 11.5 can help facilitate the healing process. For anyone that is having any health challenges, you need a glass cup of 11.5 morning and evening, but 9.5 every day. You need to collect it and drink minimum of 3 to 4 liters on daily basis. And also, if you have a medication that you have been recommended by your doctor, please go on your medication, but make sure you drink your 9.5 minimum of 3 to 4 liters per day. And also 11.5, a glass cup in the morning and a glass cup at night. You see the wonder of God in your body. Thank you and God bless you. Now, 11.5 can also be used to get rid of fruits, pesticide in fruits, pesticide in beans, pesticide in rice, pesticide in turkey, and all those food that we're cooking in our kitchen. We call it using Kangen machine to, create holistic, to create healthy environment, green environment in your home. Now, all those turkey that you are cooking that you don't know where it's coming from, 11.5 coming out from Kangen machine, you can soak them. Now, every food we eat, everything is coming from the farm. Either using GMO or whatever, blah, 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 blah. They're all coming from the farm. Now, farmers use oil-based chemical to filter to the farm. The reason is that what farmer knows the secret of oil and water don't mix. That's why they use oil-based chemical. So that after they filter the chemical to the farm, when the rain falls on the same day, the chemical they spray will not be washed out by the rain. So that's why they use oil-based. Now, after harvesting those farm produce and they bring it to the market, we buy them and bring to our home and we begin to cook them. The chemical that they spray is still there. That's why you see most farmers usually have 2 farms, one organic for their family and one for commercial purposes. So you need to be on the no side. Having Kangen machine in your home, watch the result of how Kangen machine can help you to solve these chemical problems. So I also have another video that will help us. Here we have sesame oil. Remember, oil and water don't mix. We also have regular tap water, and the last water is 11.5 from the table of Energy International. Remember, oil and water don't mix. As regular water, the oil will stay afloat, water goes down. That is the regular result of oil and water. But watch 11.5, because 11.5 is a microcluster capability. It has the power to emulsify, to break the oil and water and mix them like a mix-like, that you cannot separate them anymore. That is why you can soak your things. You can soak that fruit before you can blend it to make them a smoothie. All the chemical will be used within 3 minutes. Watch the farm produce. This is a fresh tomato called cherry tomato. Now, pour in 11.5 and regular water. Regular water can only remove dust and sand, but wash it on 11.5. 11.5 can help you to get rid of all the pesticides, the chemical that are sprayed by the farmer, and makes your fruit, your rice, your beans to become organic. Are you aware that a lot of people use sniper to preserve beans? That's why you don't see the weevil, the black weevils in beans anymore. All these chemicals destroy and contribute to the state of our health. So this is the one with 11.5. What's the result? What you are seeing here is not in tea. It's all the pesticide, the chemical that have been sprayed by the farmer has been out by 11.5 from the table of Kangen technology. So here is on the strawberry. You can see the one on the right, which is been getting out by 11.5, while the regular one cannot remove anything. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? Look at the farmer. He put all manner of gloves, all manner of marks on himself, because what is spraying to the farm is purely chemical, which must not touch human skin. But people are actually eating it. So that's why we say, if it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? Be on the no side. The last water, which is strong acid water, is called hand sanitizer or sanitary water. As a matter of fact, 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in Japan in hospital to sterilize surgical equipment. They use 2.5 to sterilize surgical equipment in Japan. That's one of the reasons why they use it. You can use 2.5 to mop the floor. It keeps 99.9% of germs. Okay, it's the best hand sanitizer for over 2 years now. I've been using this 2.5 to mop the floor, to take care of what, even cleaning my glasses, cleaning my computer, even your phone. All manner of virus go on your phone. You can spray it and use tissue to clean it up. Okay, this you need to use 2.5 to sanitize your environment, because 2.5 really very good. You can also use it on your farm. If you notice that the farm is not bringing out the green leaf, you can use 2.5 to spray it instead of using the chemical base. Okay. Now, 2.5 also is very good for your skin. Skin, like having psoriasis or manner of, or after you barb your hair, like today now I barb my hair, I spray 2.5 on it. Shaving, or those, instead of using those after shaving, 2.5 can also fill in the gap. Or you have any wound that is unhealed, 2.5 can be used to treat a wound, okay, or breast cancer, 2.5 is very good on all that. So let's watch. This is someone with eczema, 2 weeks of spraying 2.5 and also drinking 9.5. Remember, whatever happened to your outer body is actually coming from the inside. So once you are drinking your Kangen water and you are spraying 2.5, the result will be amazing. This one with psoriasis, look at before, after, before, after. This man worked in General Hospital in Kota Kinabalu, Malaysia. And for good 15 years behind this psoriasis, you can see the body. 2 months of, drinking 9.5 and also spraying 2.5. The result is amazing. Suzanne have a serious problem with her face, and her self-esteem is really down. But in 2 months, you can see she's smiling. If they bring this one home now, your son you can approve it for marriage. Now, this technology we are presenting to you tonight is being approved with a lot of a lot of bodies and award are given. But we'd like to talk to 3 of our certificates given to the machine. First, Ministry of Health in Japan certified Kangen machine with this certificate as a medical device certification. International Standard Organization also certified with the ISO standard 13,485. The same numbers of standard given to all medical equipment in hospital. So this actually confirms what Ministry of Health give as a medical device, that this is a home appliances, that it is a medical device. In 2003, when distributor entered New York, Water Quality Association of the United States of America give a gold seal on Kangen machine. Every machine you see this gold seal on the body. That is a premium product. Now, look at the level look SA501 is a medical device. It's not a alkaline machine. It's not a water purifier, because no purifier machine will do all this we discussed tonight. So don't call it any of such. Call it what? Ionized alkaline water or Kangen water. Thank you and God bless you. Now, this is a factory since 1974. It's been producing this wonderful technology and distribute it around the world. Do you see value in this machine? What value will you place as a person? What value? How can you describe this? Please go to the chat box, type your response to the chat box, or you can type 777. 77 is a number of appreciation, is a number of seeing value, is a number that you are seeing a new thing in this presentation, or you appreciate my presentation, or you see that this technology, it is a must on every home. Go to the chat box, type 777. Kangen machine is the best gift for your family. Do you agree with that? It is a best gift for your family. Now, let me appreciate those that have typed 77. Blessing Ozoma, thank you, ma. God bless you. Esther Rich, God bless you as you do so. Comfort Salako, oh, mama from Akure, God bless you. I know that a lot of wonder is really happening in Akure right now as we have a Kangen machine in Akure. Now, the best gift you can give to your family, rather than giving a car, rather than giving a house, those things are very important. A car. Thank you for the 777. God bless you. Now, cars are very important for a family. House is very important for a family. You can also have this as a priority for the best for the family. Because if one of the family is sick, the whole body is actually sick. But do you know that this can also help you to manage that your child that is having asthmatics, that your child that is AA, that your child that is an autistic child? This Kangen water can actually help them. Now, Level Look SA501 is a medical device, okay? Not a water purifier, as I've said. Flashing model 7 solid titanium platinum plate. This particular one has 7 plates and it speaks just a single language. It comes with 5-year warranty. Durability 25 years, okay? Minimum durability is 25 years. Calculated based in 15 years. And they will do the calculation that water, after you buy the machine, you'll be drinking the water in your home with irrespective of how many persons drinking the water. Every day you'll be spending 500 naira on water. But is it what you spend even when you don't have the Kangen machine? You spend much more. So in 15 years, what the value of the machine will have been expired in 15 years. What I mean is, whatever money you have invested in the machine in 15 years, that's been off. So from that onward, the machine becomes free. If you now use it in business, in fact, that one, less than 6 months, you have recovered your money back. In less than 6 months to 1 year, you have recovered your money back. And while the machine, 25 years, is just serving you. Now, if you own a car for your family, in 5 years, that car is having the same value. In 25 years, the G-Wagon you buy with 250 million naira, is it having the same value? 25 years, G-Wagon of 25 million, you're already riding a toy vehicle. That's just it. Go and check it out. Those cars cannot last you 25 years. But this wonderful Kangen technology In 25 years, you are just starting to use it. So you can also have the smaller size, the smaller, same size, but the mechanism is 4 plates. We call it JR Junior. As a matter of fact, that's one I installed in Uyo right now, and it's producing fantastic water. Okay, so you can buy any of it, even for commercial. You can use any of these two for your commercial. I guarantee you that you can't regret it. It produces the same volumes of water. Now, the next one is called Level Look SD501 Platinum. This one is, the value is 5,160,000. It speaks 5 languages, same 5 mechanism, but it speaks 5 languages, and the cover is silver color. We call it titanium cover. So that is just the difference. Okay. We also have the bigger one, which is, it also comes 5-year warranty and 25 years minimum lifespan. We have the biggest one, which is called K8. K8 have 8 plates. It's actually designed for the rich, because the rich always want to make a difference between the rest of the people. But I tell you, this K8 speaks 8 languages and it has 8 plates, but your value is 6,235,000 naira. With this, you can also have your K8. But I don't recommend K8 for commercial. It's made for personal use in a home. It also have 5-year warranty, durability same 25 years in durability. So any of it you can actually pick. The last one is Anispa. Anispa does produce Kangen mesh water. It's only for bathing and spa your body. I call it, present it to your wife in your wedding day or your wedding anniversary. This is the best you can actually give to your wife. Both of you will be using it in order to keep your facial look to become moisturizing body and all that. So you agree with me? Kangen machine is priceless, the best gift for your family. SD501 is 4,837,500. Only medical grade water machine. ISO 13,485 is the medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. 5 years warranty, 25 years minimum lifespan use. One of a kind patented e-cleaning system. The machine do what we call e-cleaning. That is, the machine will do auto services. At times you are fetching, the machine will say cleaning. Once say cleaning, you don't fetch the water, allow the water to go through. Once it finish, it will talk by welcoming you or writing it if it's the one that doesn't talk, because Junior don't speak. All right? Then e-cleaning is something you do if you are using for any of the machine for commercial. E-cleaning, you have to do it once in a month. If you have heavy flow fetch, you need to do it once in a month. But if it's not heavy, you can do it once in 2 months. But for private use, once in 3 to 4 months, you do e-cleaning. And if your machine did for e-cleaning services, just contact me. I'll send you a video. Then you watch the video and follow the steps. If you also want me to come and do it for you, you have to pay for my services. But I tell you, it's just a simple step. Anybody can watch the video and do it. And the powder comes with the machine, which will deliver to you at the doorsteps. So that is my presentation tonight. Here is the account. Once you are ready, please kindly snap this account and make your payment. And let's have your bank details, your personal data, which is either your driver license or international passport, the photo side, and the alerts, and also your email address, and your phone number. Then we can proceed by processing your machine. Thank you and God bless you. Please, the time for question and answer before we go to the second